Hey guys, in today's episode, we are talking about the monotony of everyday tasks and what makes having to do the same things day in and day out difficult. And what are some things you can do about it? We hope you enjoy.
What you think about that? What you think about anything? What you think about you? What you think about me? What you think about that? What you think about that?
Like I see videos all the time of black cat energy with like golden retriever, and I'm like, I need to be more black cattish, but I'm not. In my heart, I'm the golden retriever. I'm a lover girl. I want to love on you. I like the process. I like doing all
You're
of it.
excited, you're happy.
I'm
You're
always
not nonchalant like that.
I'm always happy to see people.
Let's do it, let's go, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's golden retriever.
I know, but I want to be black cat. Like the black cat is so cool.
The black cat is so cool. I would like to be the black cat too, but that is not my energy.
I know. But I don't know if I do well with black cats now that I think about it.
Like the people who are black cat?
Yeah, like as a friend.
They give me anxiety.
Yeah, as a friend, I can think of somebody right now.
Yeah, that stresses me out.
That stresses me out, and I'm always like, I'm scared of them. Like
Yeah.
I love them, but I'm
it's
so
it's
scared.
stressful.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
I'm always worried that I'm making her mad.
Yep. I get that.
Oh man. Okay, are you ready for a Yale question?
Yes.
Okay, so today your question is, if we cracked your head open right now, like a piñata, what would fall out?
This is just tons of shards of glass. Just
Poor Madeline.
just like crumbling. Not even like things you could put back together, but just like smashed, you
just
know?
smashed glass.
Smashed.
Was it whole to begin with? Like, is it all the same glass, or is it like a bunch of
No,
different
I'm
types
picturing
of
a
glass?
bunch of types.
Oh,
And it's like
beautiful
crushed.
as it. Oh, pulverized glass.
Basically, yeah.
So is it powder?
No, not that level.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Gravelly size.
Okay. It
Yeah.
sounds beautiful as it's falling out.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
That's-
like broken beautiful.
Oh, wow, that's lovely.
Mhm.
Have you thought about what would be in your head? Or what would
I hadn't thought about it. Okay, if we broke mine open right now. Okay, I'll just go with my instinct.
Yeah.
This is so stupid, but for me, it is like flowers and tennis balls. Because you know what would happen is like at first it's like, oh my God, that's so nice. Like it looks beautiful or whatever. But then as the
Chaos.
balls are hitting the ground,
Chaos
pure
ensues.
chaos.
That's
They're-
such a good description of you.
Yeah, they're
Right
going
in this moment.
they're going everywhere. Like can't you just like I just like
You're trying to gather.
Mhm.
I'm with you.
yeah, like
I'm
just
with
even
you.
watching it, you're like, wow, those balls are
That's
going so
so
much
much.
farther than I thought they would.
There's so much in there. There's so much happening, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of beauty with the flowers. That's such a good description.
Yeah, it's like it's like daisies, you know what I mean? Like
Not crushable.
no, but,
but-
just like it like looks nice, but it's a little chaotic.
That's a good one. I love
Awesome.
that.
Okay.
All right, babe. What are
So-
we talking about today?
Okay, today this is going to be insane. Today I'm going to talk about how much I hate dinner. I love dinner. I love eating dinner.
You love to eat dinner.
I love to eat dinner. I love good food. I love finding the best food I can find. It's
Yes.
a passion. And I hate the process of making dinner so passionately, and I just want to like get it out there. What I'm saying about dinner is that I have made my kids almost every single dinner that they have eaten.
Yeah.
For 16 years. And it's that day in and day out for 16 years of constantly deciding what's for dinner,
Yes.
the shopping of it, then the cooking, and then having it go well, which doesn't always go well because I'll get distracted, or I either tend to do something too much or not enough. Like there's almost no just right. Like I'm either like paying so much attention that I'm like smashing it too hard or like, do you know what I mean? And then
Yes.
but then the other way, I'm good at baking. I will say that. Like I can follow a recipe and then put it in the oven and like have it turn out really well. But there's not a lot of dinners that you bake except for casseroles.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so yeah, and then
And the vibe is different.
That's okay.
Baking a casserole is different than baking a cake.
yeah,
So, okay, so 16 years,
yeah,
dinner
dinner
almost.
every night at something that I'm not good at. I don't enjoy the process.
I mean, the math on that is like
Isn't that wild?
3,500 and then another half that ish. This is really a guesstimate, right? But you're looking at 5,000, maybe a little bit more.
That's an insane number.
Yeah.
And it's the everydayness of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want, so the research says, right, really into making sure I'm raising a good, healthy, well-adjusted child.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, we know, like, sitting down together, eating dinner, like, all of that is super important. And so it's something that I've been really trying to make happen for so
Yes.
long. And at this point in my life where I have the least amount of time
Yep.
I've ever had.
And your evenings are not aligned.
No, it's a different thing every single night. So it's
Yeah.
not even like, well, on Mondays we do this. Like, it's not, it doesn't even look like that. And so I'm just over it. I'm over it. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to make it as easy as possible. I want to stop stressing about it.
Yeah.
I want to stop telling myself what I should be doing,
Yes.
that I should be solving this issue. I spend so much time, Maddie, on Googling, asking Chat GPT, which I know you hate, but like I spend.
It's bad for the environment.
I
But keep
know
going.
it is bad, but I spend so much time trying to solve this issue of like, well, what are my options? Like, how can I do better? Like, could I like sheet pan dinners? Well, crock pots, all of like food prep. Okay, maybe I can do it all on a Sunday, and then I'll like have to make the plan, which is it's just not my wheelhouse. I am not good at this. I don't enjoy it.
Yes.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
So the thing that you said
Mm-hmm.
is I want to stop telling myself what I should be doing.
Yes.
Can we talk more about why you feel like you should be doing it? The research?
The research says that it's the
best thing for kids.
It's
is
the
to
best thing.
have.
Yep.
I don't know enough about the research.
I
But
wish
does
I
it
had
say,
like
like
looked.
every day.
I don't know.
I
about
once.
that.
This is not a problem solving thing. I'm gonna say this at the beginning because I feel like this sounds like I'm gonna be fixing it.
Okay.
But I did once see someone talking about this and talking about if that's not your thing, can you do Sunday brunch? Can you do and maybe you
Something
can't, but
else.
pick a
Okay.
different thing.
Mm-hmm.
And can you get the same vibe? And I know this sounds really fixy, right? But if what your goal is with dinner is to what? Connect as a family, commune around food.
Yep. Eat something healthier.
And can you do that a different time? Or can you take the eat something healthier potentially out and still get the things that you like? What do you why is family dinner important? Probably not. I mean, nutrition is important, but
I think
that's
it's
probably not the thing, right? It's the
Oh.
connecting with one another.
I think it's a combination of all of it, right? Like
Okay.
you have something sort of you can rely on, like a
Yeah.
moment that everybody's gonna be
Together. Mm-hmm.
So, and we know structure is really helpful for kids, right? It's something that, they know what to expect. This is what that looks like. Here's an expectation on them that they need to show up. They need to behave in this type of way. Like, that's super helpful.
Yes.
I think that it is about, it can be about like eating well, of like we're sitting down, we're undistracted, we're like feeding our bodies, we're having conversation. It's an opportunity to bring things up. It's an opportunity there's all of that to it.
Yes.
Of like, I think that it's the combination of all of it that is like really helpful. And also it's just really freaking hard.
It's too much for you right now.
Yeah.
And it's not just you. There's so many people and so many clients that talk to me about this.
Right.
That dinner is such a slog. It's such a the back and forth. Even people who have partners, right? This is who's making it, who's doing it, who's cleaning up, who's in charge. And something about this task feels like too much. Is there anything that makes it feel easier?
Honestly, if there was a plan that I didn't have to come up with.
Okay.
And like I think if there was a plan, like if I could design something, it would be like I could possibly I'm already like seeing how this could actually happen, and I'm like, why haven't you done this before? But like if I could like list out like, here are the meals that I know my kids will eat, because that's another thing too, is like I want to try something different, I want like variety and things like that, and they want what they can expect, right? Like they want the thing to be normal too.
Yes.
And so like if I maybe sat down and was like, here are the dinners that I know that they'll always eat.
Yeah.
And then here's the shopping list. And like you just like ordered all of that stuff and it was just there and it was like, okay, because I have actually done that before when I've been doing really well. Is there's been a few times where I'm like, I know what we're eating all week. I have all of the groceries. I have the plan.
Yeah.
And I just need to follow it. But then I do run into the energy at the end of the day after seeing
Oh.
that many patients at the end of the day. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I need to. All I want to do is go for a walk or
Yeah.
like do something else.
Yes.
And then, because it's not just the cooking, it's the cooking and then the cleaning up part.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time everything's done.
Okay. So this to me though connects to just giving yourself permission to be where you're at, which you talk to me a lot about,
Yeah,
right?
true.
That you can just give yourself permission to say the, square home cooked dinner deal isn't for me right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want, I think you can say, I'm going to try twice a week or something. You could.
Yeah.
But you could also say, maybe not at all. Or you could say, I'm not able to get the nutrition part I want, but I can swing by whatever place you like to go, and I can still get the connection with the kids part and know they're going to eat it.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, can you give yourself permission in this moment in time? Because also, your kid is 16. One of them. The other one is 15.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're about that age.
So, like, don't dismiss all the years you've put in.
This is true. Yeah. Like, no wonder it's hitting a point at this. Like,
yeah,
no
like
wonder.
Here I am saying, like, that's not too bad for me. Well, talk to me in 10 years, right? Yeah. Talk to me 10 years from now when I'm in the spot you have and have been making thousands of dinners.
Yeah.
I might feel different. I might not, but I might. And I think don't discount, like, you've already put in a lot of the work to create the thing that you wanted to create.
Yeah.
Like, my guess would be your kids know how to engage at a dinner table.
Yes.
Right? Whereas, like, my kid, 6 and 1, part of it is, yeah, you need to learn how to do this. They don't do it, though. Hence the music. But, like, you've already done that.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right. That's a really good reminder is because I have done that. They are great at a dinner table. They know how to act. They know how to hang out. They know how to ask other people questions and listen and all that good stuff. So that's a good point. And I will say, I think I found it easier actually when they were younger because there were more accessible meals and they didn't eat as much. And I'm not saying my kids are a problem. Okay. Let me just make that super clear. But like providing enough food when food is this expensive.
Yeah.
And I think that's also what makes my desire to do it. Like, oh, that's not, like, food is crazy expensive right now.
Yes.
And so the best option you have is to make it yourself at home as cheaply as possible. And that just feels so out of reach, too, at the same time, especially because they're eating an adult, actually more.
They're eating more.
Like, a teen eats more than one adult eats.
Yeah.
So, like, it's frustrating. I'm frustrated. I just want to scream it. I am so frustrated.
I think a lot of people are frustrated with whether it's dinner or just something, the monotony for them about parenting.
Yeah.
Right? There's some version. Everybody's got a thing that is like
hard.
It's hard. And it looks easier for other people, or it is easier for other people, and that thing is just easier. I do think there's some weird morality ascribed to the family dinner thing.
I think so too.
And so you're probably carrying some of that in, and I do get that.
Mm-hmm.
That's at play a little bit of, if we are in a family that sits down and eats dinner all together that I cooked, I made, what does that mean about us?
But there's also, even as you say that, like there is a part of me that immediately wants to reject that of like,
great.
I also do not care that I'm not Betty Crocker. Like
or think that about other people.
Oh gosh, no. And I like also I'm like that's not my wheelhouse and I don't care. I've never wanted to be known as like somebody who's like a great cook. Like I appreciate food. I'm happy to be on the other end. Like I will love on you so hard about what you created.
Yeah.
But that like I don't want to be the one who created it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, so you can give yourself permission to stop doing that.
Yeah.
I hope.
But what's the other option? I know this isn't problem solving, but like everybody needs to eat. And so
Yeah.
then
I
like
mean, I think you are looking at like a fast food option, a
yeah,
pre-cooked food option.
true.
You might be looking at they're a little more expensive, but at the store they have kind of the pre-done dinners in the pans, those kinds of things, right?
Oh
The roast
yeah.
and the potatoes are already in. So it really is just
Put it in the oven or
put it in
put
the
it on the
oven.
whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you know what? I'm just gonna say this to myself and to the world. I'm just gonna embrace that from now on.
Yes.
Because I just it's not for me. I can't do it. It's not I don't want to do it.
Do you know what?
What?
This may or may not happen. I don't think you're going to become like Top Chef, but it would be interesting
Yeah.
to do that whole like if I give myself permission to not
Mhm.
in a couple weeks, am I pulled to do it? You know, like when you
Yeah.
stop trying to force it, it's like when you stop trying to make yourself go to the gym or do that workout and you just stop for a minute.
Right.
And then a week or two goes by and you say, oh, I could really use a walk. I could really use a bike ride. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying
Absolutely.
you would start making meals every night, but would that be more enjoyable the times you do decide to do it because you actually want to? And it's not this slog of again and again and again and again.
Absolutely. I've been here before.
Yeah, okay.
After 16 years of this, like I have absolutely gone like F it, we're eating hot dogs every single night or like whatever. You know
Yes.
whatever it is. And then after a few weeks of taking a break of being like, you know what? I'm just craving like a roast or like a something and then doing it
Yes.
and then kind of getting back into it and then running through this whole cycle again. But also like I just want to be done with the whole thing. Like I screamed the other night. Like if I never had to make dinner again, I would be so happy. You know what I made today?
What?
I made cinnamon rolls and bacon for breakfast,
And you loved it?
and we all loved it. We were just all like, just like eating it slowly. It was so nice, and like, I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
And like maybe you need to give yourself a little more credit for those things.
yeah, like, yeah,
The ways I do the thing that I'm trying to do.
yeah. It's just so expensive. Like, I wish there was an option, like a co-working dinner option. The amount of times I Googled, like, this kind of stuff is wild. If you saw my Google history. Whereas, like,
Like when
is,
people come together and make
yeah,
like 5 soups.
yeah.
Everybody brings a crock pot. We're all making soup, and then we split up those 5 soups among us all.
Yeah, and I
That
also
type of
have,
thing.
like, this weird thing where I, like, look at my neighborhood and I'm like, there's so many of us. Like, why are we all each doing our own individual dinners every single night? Like, why aren't we, like, you know what I mean? Like, on Mondays, everybody brings something or, like, you know, like, it's just wild that we're all just so siloed.
Isolated. Yeah, I agree.
That, like, this, it could be so much easier, but, like, we're just so far down this path of, like, individual families all doing their own thing versus like
Can I talk about something that I feel is problematic culturally with dinner here?
go for it.
It's because of the pace of everything.
Absolutely. I
Right?
say that to
There's
my patients all the time.
Yes, there's not like the thing you're describing, whether it's Italy or wherever else, there's an ease about the time, right?
Mhm.
We are going to take a 2-hour lunch break and have this food and enjoy the food as an experience. And I feel like for so many people, some of it is just the logistics of it, but they're so busy. They're so exhausted at the end of the day
Yes.
because you're doing 101 things
Yeah.
that it doesn't feel easy. It doesn't feel like peaceful to be making this food. It
Oh.
doesn't feel like there's time. You're burning the chicken because you're running to do something else.
Absolutely.
That needs to get done. It's not that. It's not like, oh, priorities. It just is there's 18 things I need to get done. And dinner's just one of the 18.
And you haven't eaten since whatever you crammed in your face, like
Yeah.
in between patients, like 5.5 hours ago.
Yes.
And I have to drop a kid off or pick a kid up, and then I have 30 minutes to cook this food. We'll have 20 minutes to eat it.
And be at a store, right? In some cultures, you're walking to your
Yeah.
kind of sort of farmer's market-y type thing every other day. Or, oh, I had the supervisor once who she would take these 6 weeks in France regularly.
Oh my god.
And every morning they would walk down and get their fresh tomatoes for their toast. Or every morning this is
Oh,
what they would do.
that is my heaven. That's why I say once the kids are off, I'm moving to Portugal because
Yes.
that is my dream. Like, I want to walk to an office, and as I'm walking home, pick something up and something simple like that, right? Like, I like the idea of just like, that's the other piece to it. Like, what I would choose to eat if it was just me
Yeah.
is so different than what I'm like trying
What
to
your
put out.
adolescents want
What
to
my
eat. Yes.
athletes want, like
Yes.
they are freaking running miles and miles
This is
and
spaghetti.
lifting. Yes. And
Noodles
we
on
have
noodles.
very different nutritional needs at this point too.
Yes.
That it's just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but like that, oh, that would be such heaven to me. Like, just to walk and grab and like,
And just for that day, what sounds good? I do think that that's something, and I'm not saying everywhere they go grocery shopping every day, but the
Right.
level, like when you're talking about it with your life, how it looks, and I think not just you, right? A lot of people, you're trying to grocery shop for the next 6 to 10 days,
Isn't
depending
that
on how
wild?
quickly your children eat the ice cream, right? Or my children, it's like raspberries. They're gone. Any fruit, actually, is 2 days. So,
I loved
guys,
that about them being little.
Guys,
I know,
can
but
you... Okay,
it's like
but
a challenge though too. Like they're like, there's like 5 more, or like they're just trying to like cram as many as they
it's
can.
insane. So, but
Yeah.
you're trying to do that for 6 to 10 days at a time.
That's part of
And
my
that
problem.
also removes you from like the bodily experience.
Exactly.
When you're asking, when I'm trying to figure out what I want to feed my kid on Thursday when it's Saturday,
Yes.
and myself, it's kind of not fun,
right.
right? Like you're not attuned to your body at all. And I understand why people have the routines or
Oh, I
Thursdays we
absolutely
eat this. I get that from a productivity issue, but that it turns into like a productivity
Yeah, it's utilitarian.
instead of, oh, you know what sounds really good today?
This is what I
This.
need. I
I'm
need
gonna
something
swing
fresh.
As I'm gonna walk by, I'm gonna pick
Yes.
this up, and it really does kind of remove it from the experience, and then like the body awareness, right?
100%.
This sounds good today. It's warm out, sun shining. That's the other thing too. Like living in the Midwest, what sounds good on a Sunday when it's cold and rainy and 53, compared to a Wednesday when it's 80 degrees might be kind of different.
They're absolutely
I'm making a roast in
different.
the middle of the summer,
They're crazy.
but 53 and rainy, sure will.
And that's what I'm saying. That's part of the problem that I really struggle with is like that planning and then being able to execute. Remember when I sent you that thing? This was several months ago where it talked about being a disciplined person.
Refresh my memory.
It was like it was some sort of meme, and it was like the most successful people are like disciplined, and they're disciplined in like their time, or like they don't follow pleasure, they don't follow you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, this is so opposite. There's nothing I've ever read that was so opposite to who I am as a person than like somebody who's like on time and like follows the plan and like doesn't get sidetracked, and then like doesn't follow like it was so something like that. It, like they don't follow like their pleasures and whims and their crazy ideas. And I was just like, it couldn't be me. Like there's no way that like, and I'm obsessed with staring in people's Costco carts. So if you're standing next to me in Costco,
She's looking.
I'm
I've never been in a
looking.
Costco.
I'm horrified.
You know that I hate large quantities. Sam's Club, hate it.
Oh
And
my
so I've never
God.
been in a Costco in my life.
I love Costco.
I know eventually I'll have to go. I have 2 boys.
Can I take you?
Yeah.
Can we like
Yeah,
make it a thing? Like,
can you go calmly? Can you go? The anxiety. There's just large. Are there large carts?
There's very large carts, and there's not a lot of space
No,
either because the carts are so large and people like
That's
stop.
what I mean. It's just
Yeah, but
so
you know
much.
what though? I'm a golden retriever, and I'm always happy.
You're always having fun.
And I'm always having fun.
I mean-
and so I'm like, most people in Costco are like stressed out, and I'm
Yes.
like, look at all these wonderful things and all these wonderful people, and like, look at how their carts look so different. Like, I'm happy in a Costco. I'm not like a stressed out person.
Okay, so you watched people's carts in Costco.
Oh my
How's
gosh.
this going?
Yes, and there are people who you can tell that they have their plan. You know what I mean? Like there was a guy who was standing in front of me, and he had like, I was just looking and I was like, oh, I can tell exactly like what your meals are. You know what I mean? Like he
Yes.
had his like his chickens and then his
Tacos
pitas
are
and
gonna
his
be one.
yeah, well,
yeah.
he was like a health. He was like a health guy. He had his like fish oil supplements and all of that, right? And I was just like, oh, he's got a plan. He knows what he's eating every single day. Like, I love that for him. That is not me. I
No.
cannot live that life.
No.
I've done it. I've bought the stuff. I've tried to execute the plan. There's no pleasure in it. And like
No
that's
pleasure.
fine for some people. They like routine and structure. Mm, there's no way. There's no way. I let it all go bad.
Yeah.
I can't eat the same thing over and over. I can't even do leftovers.
You can't do leftovers, which is tricky when you're trying to figure out portions.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's really hard.
I'm not meant for this culture.
You're not meant for it. I don't think that this is... But I also think you can just acknowledge. I think, my hope is that I think you're going to give it up. I think you're going to say, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
And I don't have to do it this way. Because actually, when I think about it, it doesn't really work for who I am.
But I just can't figure out the way, like, what I want to do.
How to feed my children.
How to feed my children. Because
At
if
the
it was
end of the
just
day,
me,
Madeline,
yeah,
how do I get food into the mouths of these?
exactly. Like in this culture, like I'm here, I'm stuck here. The other piece of it is I do tell myself this is a short amount of time. I'll be on the other side. It'll be fine, right? Like
Yeah, totally.
if I'm food poor for a while, whatever, we can make it. But at the same time, it's just like the solving of it. And I think you're making me realize like it's okay at this point if it is frozen pizzas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just like, yep, we're just going to like rip through them. Like that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be okay. Everybody's going to survive.
Yeah, I think I know that the struggles are different, but it feels similar to when I'm talking to friends or clients with a couple little kids, right? Where it's chaos in this like little age and they'll
Very
only
true.
do chicken nuggets. And it's like, okay, great.
Mhm.
Chicken nuggets then, right? And yes,
Yeah.
throw in something to just put it on the plate that's green, whatever, I don't care. But that just for that little bit, it's okay
Yeah.
to just do grilled cheese and chicken nuggets and, the strawberries. I don't care. And it feels like different, but similar. Just for
Yeah.
these certain chunks of time, we can do things the way we want really well or the way it feels good to us. And for other chunks of times in parenting, we cannot.
That's so true. And like just like let it go. I think and like it comes all the way back to culture for me of just like we're so busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like amount of energy people put towards their work.
Yeah.
And like how much you have left at the end of the day. And I don't think it's an individual problem, is what I'm
No.
trying to say. Is like it's not like, well, just don't do that. Because how many couples have you worked with where they're like, well, I think we should stop signing them up for activities. And you're like, yeah, okay. Like that's just not happening.
Right.
It's not good for them either. Like whatever.
What else is your plan then?
Yeah.
To have them be in social settings, to all the things.
All
right?
the things. If it's important to you to hit those milestones and do all those things, like
Yeah.
it's the option you have. So yeah, just like working with the system is
And then it's also much, and so we do really have to pick and choose. And we have to pick and choose what works for us individually. Because you can't do all of it.
yeah, you can't do all of it. I think that's why I really wanted to just like say it, half for myself even, but anyone else who's listening, I'm like, there are so many things that I do well, and
Yeah.
there's so many things you do well, and like just let them be the thing that they are, and like the
Yes.
stuff that you're not, like it's okay. Like you don't have to have everything. Not every like I'm not even trying to say that, but you see what I'm saying? Like each
Totally.
category, you can't be thriving in all of them. I mean, if you can,
Good for you.
good for you. I'm happy
Support
for
that.
you. I love
But
that.
a lot of people can't.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
agree.
I put a ton of energy into certain categories and that doesn't leave much energy for other ones, but that's what's really important to me, and like
Yes.
I'm just going to go with it from now on. And like if you see me and my kids sitting at Costco eating dinner, like just like,
Oh, that's the best.
do
Well,
you know
not
how
Costco
cheap
dinner.
it is? Yeah, it is. Girl, $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink.
Do you want to know what I paid today at a base? It was a fundraiser, but it was a baseball fundraiser.
Yes.
Guess what I paid for a hot dog? Not even a thick beef frank, just like the most basic hot dog.
What?
$5
For one.
for one. I got 2 hot dogs and they're like $10. I was like, $10?
You're like,
She was like, well, the meals are $7. So if you wanted a hot dog and the small bag of Lay's potato chips, you could pay $7. And I get it. It was a fundraiser, but it was, guys,
guys.
just ask for a tip or some extra money to the fundraiser would make me feel better. Charge me $3 for the hot dog and then say, would you like to give $1 to the baseball team? Don't charge me $5
That's
for a hot dog.
insanity.
And it was a small hot dog. It wasn't even like a good beef frank hot dog.
Yeah, that's insane.
What are you loving right now?
I am loving hypochlorous acid spray. That's my thing right now. It is a spray for, it's like an antimicrobial or bacterial. I'm not quite sure. But you can use it for a ton of different things, like in the house and stuff, but you can also use it on your face.
Okay.
And it has completely changed my skin because I work out a lot and or just like very active, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sweat, whatever. I break out really, really easily. And since I have started using this, my skin has changed so much and I'm obsessed. And also like squirting it on, it's like refreshing and everything like that. And I'm just so happy. I don't think I've ever used like a skin product or something where I'm like, wow, this has
You
made
love it.
it's made such a difference. And you want to know the best part about it?
Yes. It's cheap.
It's cheap.
I love that.
It's cheap. It's like it's because it's just like the ingredient. Do you know what I mean? It's like a chemical.
Yeah. Oh,
don't ask me what it is.
but it's working, and you.
But
love it.
but and it's cheap. Like
it's cheap.
It because it's not. It's. I mean, you can buy expensive ones, but like just that spray itself works, and I'm so excited. So if you've struggled, talk to your doctor.
You have to get it from the doctor?
No, I'm joking.
I took you seriously.
No, I'm just saying. Like
I
don't think I've used so many different things over the years, and to use something and be like, holy cow, I've noticed a huge difference.
Yeah,
it is very exciting.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm loving. What are you loving?
I am loving. I planted tulips last fall. It was a really hard fall for me.
It was a really hard fall for you.
And I would never have thought that I would have the energy to plant tulips. Never planted tulips before, but it was.
Is it hard?
No, you just have to do. You have to do it the fall before the spring, and so it's like a thing you have to plan for, sort of.
Kind of romantic a little bit.
Yeah, it's
like
lovely.
Now,
Hope for the future.
Yeah, I didn't
daffodils
really
and tulips. Yeah,
that like when I like walk around and see everybody's tulips, like.
They have hoped for the future.
They did that.
They do. You can in Minnesota leave them, so they may have done it a long time ago.
They just keep coming back?
The one bulb. Some people take them out, some people don't, but it's temperate enough here that you can leave them usually, and they will come back, just for future reference.
Why would you take them out if you didn't need to?
I don't know. Different people have different opinions, or some people put a lot of time and energy and money, and so they want to store them to make sure if it's like a wonky winter or something that nothing goes awry. Or sometimes I think bunnies dig them up. Anyways, point being,
cute.
The point of the story is...
Oh, sorry.
It was really warm last fall, late. I was getting Halloween decorations at the hardware store, and I saw these tulips. They were on sale because it was so late, and I just said, let's just do it. Let's just go for it.
Let's go.
So I had Tony and his little friend kind of keep an eye on Dominic, and we planted these like 16 bulbs just... And they're coming up, and it's like so joyful to me, and it does remind me that like this sounds so cheesy, but even when it's like hard and you don't feel like doing it, if you just do it, something good can happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're lovely, and Tony's loving them, watching them grow, and me too.
Aw, that kind of made me feel a little sad, just like even if it's hard, you should just do it. You know what I mean? Something good could happen after our dinner conversation.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but I just meant like when you think you're not gonna make it.
I totally know. I totally know. I'm just kidding. Yes, that's amazing. I love that, and I love how romantic that idea is. That like you took the time to pop those in the ground, and then like you knew that you were gonna have to wait to see what happens.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Should we get the check?
What you think about that? What you think about anything? What you think about you? What you think about me? What you think about that? What you think about that?
Well, that was some food for thought. Please leave us a review and subscribe. Follow us on socials at Fries for the Table Pod, and let us know your answer to Maddie's question. We'd love to read your answers. Also, if you have any fun questions for Maddie, please submit them.